It's been 3 months since my last Call of Duty review, and that video did super well. And just like Pegasus, I'm gonna milk this shit until I stop getting views from it. Now, Black Ops 3 is an interesting game. There's a lot wrong with it, but it does a lot well.
Why did you wait for the countdown? Did you want to see men kissing? You like men. You like kissing. You like men kissing.
Now that I have your attention, let's talk about the campaign. Man, I just want to say, this campaign story makes literally 0 sense. Like, every cutscene, every line of dialogue just feels like it's yapping and not explaining to me what the hell is going on. I would love to tell you what goes on in each mission story-wise, but I have no fucking clue, because the game doesn't tell me. Don't even get me started on the dialogue. The dialogue is so bad.
Fool! You shame us in front of our guests?
Come on, Danny, relax. Look, we're just here to make a deal.
What the fuck was that? What was the point of that? Like, the longer I played this campaign, the less and less I understood it. I felt like my brain was melting the longer I played. Like, the game never explains what the villain's motivations are, what your motivations are, what the mission's motivations are, what the character motivations are. It just never explains fucking anything. I feel like I'm giving myself a lobotomy by playing this, like, it's so confusing. You know what's a perfect way to describe the Black Ops 3 campaign? It feels AI generated. Like, it doesn't feel real. Like, were the writers paid in nickels to write the fucking story of this game?
Easy, hold your fire, he's mine.
How the hell did he do that? I will say one of the very few positives the campaign has is that the night vision looks dope as hell. In fact, all of the futuristic technology you get to use is really cool. It just sucks that they don't use it to its fullest potential. Like, there's 2 levels in the entire campaign that let you wall run. It's stupid. Speaking of levels, the campaign's level design is actually not terrible, but it's just average at best. That's the only compliment I can give it. I mean, they look nice, but just because they look nice doesn't mean they're fun to play in. It's just run from point A, shoot at everyone, run to point B like every other Call of Duty. And well, yeah, I'd be fine with it if I gave a fuck about the enemies I'm shooting at. The story does a horrible job of making me care who I'm shooting at, which really hinders the fun factor of the campaign. How am I supposed to give a fuck if the game doesn't give a fuck? If the game never explains why I'm fighting, then why should I care who I'm shooting at? How am I supposed to care about civilians dying if you don't explain why they're dying? It's like a police officer arresting a bank robber for murder. Like, bro, he robbed a bank. Why are you charging him for murder? Listen, I could go on and on and on about how bad this campaign is, but I'd be here for the next 10 hours. So I'll just show you some of the worst parts of the campaign. Man, I love how little sense this makes.
And they took it hard. Outcome? Train go boom.
He said the thing!
Zerg security force got their asses handed to them. Outcome? Train go boom.
Train go boom!
Outcome? Train go boom.
Now, BO3 Zombies is good, but it isn't perfect like everyone else makes it out to be. Oh god! Oh god, no! I summoned the BO3 Glazers! Someone, please, please!
What the fuck?
Like, the way you get gobblegums is just...
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw.
If there's a game mechanic you have to gamble for, in my opinion, that's fucking stupid. You're telling me I have to spin a wheel in order to use the super cool thing that I want to use? Get the fuck out of here. Don't get me wrong, the Galvagums are fun to use, but having to spend liquid divinium just to get them is fucking stupid. And while you could be like, oh, you can get liquid divinium naturally. That's like trying to make netherite armor in Minecraft now. It takes forever, it's fucking tedious, and we all know damn right well why there's a gambling system in this game, to get you to spend your precious money. And while yes, you can also argue, but there's free gobblegums, then don't spend your liquid divinium. Most of those free gobblegums suck ass, and you know it. Again, you don't need megas to do well in BO3 Zombies, but if you think you need megas to do well in BO3 Zombies, that's a fucking skill issue. I don't care what you say. BO3 Zombies is not that difficult unless you don't know the map. Again, being able to have 1,000 perkaholics would be broken as fuck. There could have been a way better way to make it difficult to obtain them. This applies to all the gobblegums in the game, not just perkaholic too. This is gonna make a lot of people very mad at me, but I wasn't a fan of Shadows of Evil. The map is way too fucking cramped. It feels like I'm killing zombies inside of a closet. Also, why the fuck is there like 1 billion steps to open up Pack-a-Punch? Anybody who's been a long viewer of this channel knows I'm not a big fan of maps that are stupidly complex. At least it's not as stupidly complex as the Revelations Easter egg.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Now, despite all my earlier complaints, BO3 Zombies is goated with the sauce. I don't think there's very many bad maps. You got fucking Zombies Chronicles, which is the greatest Call of Duty DLC of all time, which also gives you a shit ton of maps to choose from. I just don't like that 80% of the maps require you to do a bunch of steps to open up Pack-a-Punch. Again, I see why people don't like Pack-a-Punch being easily accessible, but for someone who just likes to get in, get an overpowered loadout, and last as long as possible, I don't like that. But I also see why people would prefer that type of map. There is another issue I have with BO3 Zombies. The Wonder Fizz. Stop giving me fucking Deadshot, you piece of shit! What the fuck? Oh shit, hold on, forgot the text. Okay, there you go. I'm not gonna lie, BO3's multiplayer is solid. BO3 definitely has my least favorite create a class system in any COD game. Let me explain. What is the point of frag grenades if someone can just fly in the air? What is the point of flashbangs if someone can just fly in the air? What is the point of C4 if someone can just fly in the air? What is the point of being born a girl if you're gonna transition anyway? I'm joking, I love trans people. The advanced movement is dope as hell, but it really hinders the lethals in this game. It makes half of them feel fucking useless. Speaking of advanced movement, oh my god, it makes this multiplayer so much fun. I'm actually glad I played against bots in these clips, because I can only imagine how sweaty BO3's multiplayer is now. It kind of reminds me of Fortnite build, where whoever has the better edits ends up winning instead of whoever has the better shooting skill. Now, custom games in BO3? Oh my god, I can only imagine how fun they were. The fact that you can use boxing gloves as a weapon is hilarious, yet amazing at the same time. I really liked BO3's multiplayer. I mean, you can get super creative with the advanced movement and shit. Don't even get me started on the specialist abilities. Those are gas. The gravity spikes are my personal favorite, by the way.
Oh, that is so fun.
The multiplayer's biggest weakness is its maps. Some of the multiplayer maps in this game fucking suck, and they do not mix well with the advanced movement at all. But on the other hand, some of the maps are really good, like Metro. Metro is my favorite BO3 multiplayer map. Does anybody remember Free Run? Because this game mode is underrated. It's basically a parkour course, and you try to complete it as fast as possible while using the advanced movement. And honestly, this is something they should definitely bring back in the future if they haven't already. It fucking sucks that there's only 4 levels, because I would have loved like 15 levels of this shit. It was awesome. Now, Nightmare felt like a fever dream to play through.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Terrible puns aside, this game mode is terrible. I would not recommend playing it. It's basically just a watered down version of zombies, and it's just as confusing as the campaign. The story makes no sense. For some fucking reason, there's the mystery box in this game mode. What? The mystery box is here? What is this game mode? Oh, and by the way, you could spin the mystery box as much as you want. There's no penalty for overspinning it. You know, kind of how, like, zombies should be. Oh, yeah! The dingo, baby! Why do you have infinite mystery box spins? Where's, like, the teddy bear that moves the box when you spin it too much? So is this game mode fun? No. No, it's not. It's like watching grass grow. This game mode made me feel like I was sipping purple Kool-Aid, if you catch my drift. It felt like I was using those stamps. It felt like I was snorting that special candy. Like I was smoking on cabbage. I don't have to keep alliterating, right? Like, do I have to keep going, or do you get it?